Hello, welcome to Johor Bahru, Malaysia. Well, I'm just about to introduce you to a thing called a forest city. Before I turn the camera, everything you're about to see didn't exist Before I turn the camera, everything you're about to see didn't exist for maybe 6 years ago. Maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. None of it existed. I'm not even going to say it was all jungle, because the stuff I'm going to show you is actually built on 3 man-made islands. Or reclaimed land. No, they're man-made. They basically sucked up sand, then dumped it in the water and built islands. Anyway, so all of this has been built in that period of time. It's been built by a Chinese company who also built built Country Garden, which is, you can see Country Garden briefly in some of my other videos. I haven't done a tour of it, but this is way bigger than Country Garden. This is a massive undertaking. Everything we're going to see today, or in this video, is newly built. Now, the reason for it being here, this is quite a long way from what was the traditional centre of Johor Bahru. But the reason this is here is just out of sight from you, just over there, is Singapore. And property in Singapore costs an absolute fortune, and you get tiny little homes unless you're wealthy, and therefore you can afford to buy something realistically much huger. But for normal people, this is it. So people in charge of Johor, what they decided to do was, we'll build a city just across from Singapore to encourage the Singaporeans to move over here, invest in properties over here, and then they can travel back and forth to work, because there's a little bridge there called Second Link. And I believe they're going to have another link, maybe a rail link or something, that's intended to go across as well. All remains to be seen. All in the future, things happen. But you can't doubt what's going to get done here, because so many times I've doubted, oh, this won't happen, that won't happen, and they all happen, as you see here. Amazing. So we're going to take the bike. We're going to go in and have a look around. I have no idea how many of these properties are lived in or purchased or whatever. I mean, for a long time they were coaching in groups of Chinese, mainland Chinese people who were buying properties here, because that was the plan. Bring the mainland Chinese. So what's going on here? Convoy. Maybe, I mean, this could well be Chinese people coming in. Have a look around. If you went in the sales office not that long ago, maybe 3-4 years ago, all of the sales advisors were speaking Chinese. But this is built to bring money into the economy, and until the Chinese changed the rules on bringing money out of China, I think it was going very well. I'm not sure what's happened since. I don't know. I believe the rules changed, but we'll see. Let's go and have a look. I'm going to hop on the bike and we're going to ride in there. So the last time I was here was probably 2, maybe 3 years ago, and none of this had been built. So they are absolutely flying along at the rate of building here. Very sort of Singaporean style, lots and lots and lots of high-rise all clumped in close together. They've done nice landscaping and gardening and put lots of greenery in, which you're going to need. I always like a little bit of water, puts a bit of life into something. Hopefully it'll encourage some wildlife other than mosquitoes. It looks to me like there's millions of little fishes in there, so that'll keep the mosquitoes down. So as you can see, I mean, this is not a small undertaking. This is an absolute huge build. We've just basically come in over a bridge and turn left. This is the first part. I'm going to go right to the end and see where that takes me.
Wanna build a home of love and light with you. I wanna build a home. A harvest moon it is, playing in the car. The good old Neil Young is on my side once again. I can see your eyes and I can feel your pulse. Your beating heart gives me the rhythm. Should I stay with you? I know.
So it's quite drizzly out there, so I thought I'd do park the bike and go for a little walkies around. So here we go. It's not just like a building site with a few blocks of condominiums. This is a city. This is like integrated. It's going to have shops, restaurants, sky trains. There's an international school opening up here. Hey buddy. Well, there you are. It's its 3rd anniversary, so it's probably only been open 3 years then, so my 5 to 7 year bit might be wrong. Okay, well. So since that's been going for like 3 years. Liang Guo Khan, whoever he may be, and Jack Nicholas 2 design. There you are, Shuttertuck St Mary's Forest City International School. Amazing, unbelievable thing you're seeing in front of you is all new build. This is what it's going to be. It's huge. So, according to this, sold out all the way along, sold out. That must be very it's absolutely huge. I mean, even the people that made the model, that's big enough. It's bigger than people's houses, for God's sake. And this is why it's being built. That big island you see at the bottom, that's Singapore, as it says quite plainly in the middle. And if you look up here, this here is the causeway. That's going into the old part of Johor Bahru city. And then over here is the second link. This is already in existence as well. And this is the new city, if you like. Iskandar Putri, where I live, is up in this area. And the idea is that, as it stands right now, about 100,000 people, I believe, cross these borders every day to go to work, mainly from Malaysia to Singapore. And I think that the idea is that people from Singapore are going to be tempted to go and live just over here in this forest city, this area down here. And we're tempted to live here, just off of the second link, and then go home. And in the morning hop back on and go to work. There is talk of a high-speed rail link, and if that happens, then all sorts of excitement could happen, and then it could be really really good. But nobody can say this isn't a visionary idea. It really is.
A little mirror from you.
What we have behind me are probably 99.9% people from China who are going to be buying properties here, either because they want to get their money out of China, or because they want to get themselves out of China, or of course now the big rush is from Hong Kong, I believe. People are trying to get out of Hong Kong, and who can blame them? It's getting close to Halloween, in case you haven't noticed. I'm not sure what dinosaurs are out there, that's a different thing. Look at that. I don't know what this big tall thing is. I don't know if that's getting built or being... I don't think I've seen it. Seems to have a big eagle on it right now. But that building could be quite funky if it happens. If you left Johor Bahru 12 years ago and came back, you wouldn't recognise Johor Bahru. It's a whole new world. Look at this. This is a sales gallery. I mean, this is... There must be plans to turn this into a shopping mall or something afterwards, because look at the size of this place. Unfortunately, all the money in the world cannot buy taste. But it can buy you this rather nice swimming pool. And I have to imagine, because there's no way there's not going to be here, that most of the apartment blocks have their own swimming pools as well, so it'll just be maybe like a clubhouse swimming pool. So, yeah. So this is where we just come from. This is the sales gallery at the moment. I mean, you really do get a feeling of being in a modern tropical metropolis, I guess I'm going to call it. So you go around at the front, show you the beach. And a water park, a mini water park. This pool is an infinity pool looking out onto the beach. Very nice. And this dude's up to his neck in it, cleaning away. They seem to be blocking everyone from getting to the beach at the moment. So this looks like it's going to be a big playground. Very cool. I don't know if it's going to be a water park or just a playground. Quite cool. Now, this is the important bit. So I can't get in here, as you can see they've blocked it off. So there, in front of you, you can see a beach. You can see a load of plastic or metal or whatever the hell they are, pretend seals, because as I said, you can't buy glass. Pretend beach. Well, pretend beach, I mean, you know, that beach isn't natural. That beach is, all that sand has been dredged up and brought here, planted down. I mean, it's nice, it looks pretty. The water looks quite nice today. Beautiful gardens though. So I've been told that I can't use my big camera, but I can use a telephone camera. Have they seen what the new iPhone 11 Pro can do? It's as good as most people's like point and shoot cameras, but there you go. So what we're doing, just gonna have a quick walk around the garden. Look at this.
Feel it with the ocean sun. I take it with me whenever I go.
I mean, what you have to do here is you have to ignore the ecological impact, because if you start looking at the ecological impact of the thing, then it's hard to justify it. But if you look at the economic impact and what it means to the country, and also the modernisation of Malaysia. I mean, this is part and parcel of that, and this is stunning. So when I said about economics, I mean, look at the economics of that. 1,300 jobs, 200 million tax, federal tax, 13.3 billion ringgit investment. Amazing. It's 1.6 billion awarded to Malaysian suppliers. Swim, fishes, swim. This is the area we just were in, all over there, and underneath this tower. And now I've just ridden like a whole road away, and then you have all this happening.